Your phone is hijacking your brain's creative genius. Here's the proof. Ever feel like scrolling on your phone during a break leaves you more drained than before? There's a real reason. Rutgers, 2019. Researchers gave people a tough mental task, then split them into two groups for a break. One group rested without screens. The other scrolled on their phones. The phone group came back 19% slower and solved 22% fewer problems. Their break backfired completely. This isn't just bad luck, it's how your brain is wired. Your brain runs two completely different networks. When you're grinding, you're in the task-positive network. Think of it like a spotlight. Laser-focused for execution, but terrible for creative genius. Then there's the other network, the default mode network. It only turns on when the spotlight turns off. In 2001, neurologist Marcus Reichel discovered that when people stop focusing and let their minds wander, this completely different system lights up. This isn't your brain shutting down. This is your brain doing essential work, connecting distant ideas, unleashing the creative genius and insights you can't force while grinding. That's why your best ideas hit in the shower, on a walk, or right before sleep. You're not being lazy, you're tapping into your creative genius, the only system built for those unexpected, game-changing connections. But your phone keeps the spotlight glued on. Every scroll, every notification keeps firing the task-positive network. The switch never flips. You're not recovering, you're just tired and distracted. Look at how elite performers handle this. In 1954, Roger Bannister was chasing the impossible 4-minute mile, a barrier that had stood for 9 years. His training was brutal, months of savage intervals, turning his body into a machine. Then, 4 days before the record attempt, he went to Scotland. Not to train, to hike mountains and climb rocks. No track work at all. The press thought he was crazy. But Bannister knew something his rivals didn't. After pushing to the limit, he needed his nervous system fresh for the moment that mattered. May 6th, Oxford. 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds. History made. Strategic rest isn't the opposite of hard work, it's the missing half. Even today, top performers, grandmaster chess players, leading founders, build deliberate disconnection into their routines for the exact same reason. Here's how to apply it. Step 1. Work in focused blocks of 60 to 90 minutes. One task only, phone out of reach. Push until focus naturally starts to fade. Step 2. Real recovery, 15 to 30 minutes. Rule: no new information entering your brain. It doesn't have to be boring, it has to be restorative. Try nature-based. Walk outside, lie in the sun, sit with a view. Body-based. Long hot shower, shoot hoops, sketch for fun. Or mind-based. Instrumental music, short meditation, intentional daydreaming. The goal is pleasure without input. Step 3. Once a week, carve out 2 to 3 hours completely disconnected. No phone, no agenda, just you, and maybe a notebook. This is where you shift from worker to strategist. If you want more psychological weapons like this, strategies that actually work instead of the same recycled wake up at 5 a.m. garbage, subscribe now. We don't do motivation here. We do unfair advantages. Here's the direct truth. This isn't anti-hard work. Bannister trained like an animal. He just knew grinding without recovery leaves you flat when it counts most. Focus without recovery is sprinting without ever stopping. You'll cover ground, then collapse before the finish. The goal isn't working less, It's working with your biology instead of against it. Your challenge. For the next 7 days, every time focus fades and you want a break, put your phone in another room. Do 15 minutes of real recovery, no screens. Notice the initial discomfort. Then notice what ideas start to emerge when your brain finally gets space. That discomfort? That's the switch flipping. Try it. Then drop a comment below telling what you noticed. See you in the next one.